Next is role-based access control. Here, the access is specified by the assigned role of the person in an organization. Okay, the roles are defined mainly based on their job function. For example, if it is an education institution, if you have an ERP software, the principal of the college is having a different access control model. His access is on the administrative level. Then below that comes HODs, and below HODs come faculty. And if students have access to the ERP software, they can view their marks, but they won't be able to update or edit it, but faculty members are able to edit it. So based on the role of the subject in an organization, their access permissions are defined. So there are different models. NIST, ANSI and ISO standard are the different models that defines a role-based access model. Here we have users, roles and permission. Okay, the arrows are shown on both sides. Roles, each roles have their own permissions, and users are given their roles and for each sessions, and the constraints are defined accordingly. Permissions and roles are roles assignment. Here user role assignment. So this access is based on role and not on identity, and many to many relationship between users and role exists. Roles are static, but for example, if the librarian role remains static, the person can change. If a person retires, another new person comes. Okay. Role-based access control concept supports three well-known security principles: least privilege, separation of duties, and data abstraction. These are very important. It supports security principle, least privilege, separation of duties, and data abstraction, because access control in organization is based on roles that individual users take as part of the organization, and role is a collection of permission. Access depends on role or function and not the identity. Advantages include allow efficient security management. Principle of least privilege allows minimizing damage. Separation of duties to separate roles allows grouping of object. Policy neutral, encompasses DAC and MAC policies.